Oh, yeah.
Hey everyone, Dr.Dollz. I'm not sure what I'm doing here exactly, how I'm starting off, but I've had kind of a busier morning than I expected to, and it was kind of rainy at first, and now it's not rainy, the sun's out. It's like 2 hours later than I expected to start this show. Okay, you are watching the Dr.Dollz Spook Show, YouTube #1 non-spooky spook show. Alright, so let me see. Today, what do I want to talk about first? I want to make a comment about the movie Krampus. I watched it last night, and I didn't go to the movies when it originally came out a few months ago. I was going to, and after I watched it last night, I'm glad I didn't go to the movies a few months ago and pay the money. As it was, I had to pay to watch it on streaming. But I was not impressed. I don't know about what you guys think about Krampus, but I mean, if any of you are familiar with the episode of American Dad, when Krampus shows up there, that was a good episode, Christmas episode. And from the commercials and the trailer that I seen for the movie Krampus, I expected a much better monster, so to speak, than what it ended up being. He was big and everything, and he had the hoofs, you know, and you think, wow, this thing's going to be mean looking. It was kind of funky looking to me. It didn't look scary. It kind of looked funky to me. I don't know what to think, but anyway, I just didn't like, and I'll tell you something else I didn't like. Although you did see Krampus towards the beginning a little bit more from a long distance, jumping from roof to roof, you didn't actually see the monster himself until an hour and like 15 minutes into the show. We're talking like the last 15 minutes of the show, you finally get to see him. The other helpers, as you might want to call it, of his, are what you really deal with in the show. The things that come to life, you know, and his, I don't know what you want to call them, his little elves and stuff with the masks on. And I felt like I was watching, especially towards the end, I felt like I was watching like Dark Crystal from Jim Henson from years and years ago, if you guys are familiar with that. I don't know, that's what I felt like I was watching. I felt like I was watching like puppets later on, and people in oversized, you know, animatronic gear and stuff. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. So with Krampus, the real quick review here that I wasn't prepared to do, I'm kind of voting that not a very good vote. Thumbs down overall. You know, I was not impressed. Not that I can be impressed easily, but if I were to, I wouldn't be that impressed. No, didn't really care for it, so it's kind of a bummer to watch that. So right now, I'm going to start a show. I'm going to hook this part that you're seeing right here onto a show that I kind of already started, or already actually finished, but I didn't think it was long enough, okay? I thought it was kind of short. So I'm going to tack this show onto the other show. If it seems like I'm starting over again, in a way I kind of am, okay? So watch this show. It's about a game called Mad Surgery? I don't remember what it's called. It's been a few days ago, but I'm tacking it onto there. It's a game where you take a Frankenstein's head apart. You'll see it in a second here if you keep watching. For God's sakes, keep watching, okay? I need more subscribers, people. I know you're saying, well, Doctor, why do you want to, you know, why does anybody want to subscribe to a spook show that's not spooky? Well, there you go. All the spook shows are spooky, aren't they? So subscribe to this one. It's not that spooky, okay? It's not spooky at all. So watch the next segment of the Frankenstein head game there, and I'm going to cut it here, and I'm going to do a show, another whole show today. I'm back, Dr.Dollz. This game, and this is a game. This is called Mad Labs Monster Surgery. Okay, the box is beat. Okay, look at this box. It's been around town. This is from 2002, I believe. Okay, and it's the game where you remove and put back in the pieces of this Frankenstein's face. It has over 50 talking interactive phrases. Let's get him out of the box without me standing up, if I can do that. Oh. Yeah, there we go. So the box down there. The box is kind of beat. Anyway, this is this was my grandson's game that I got for our collection, so to speak. Let's, I hope things still work. Yeah, can you hear the heart beating?
I need doctor.
He needs a doctor.
What'll it be, Doc? Grave emergency, carry surgery, or creepy checkup.
Let me shut that off.
It's time for me to go now, but I'll be back.
He'll be back. Yeah, he shut it off and he still keeps talking. Yeah. Anyway, you can pick two different types of games, interactive type games, and you remove parts. Okay, I'm not playing the game, of course. I'm just removing the parts. Brain. And within the brain, there's these pieces here pull out. Okay? There's 3 pieces of the brain that actually pulled out. Of course, these pull out. The ears come off. What? What? Yeah. And got a little peewee there. The eyes come out. Okay. And the nose comes off. See? A lot of stuff. The teeth pull out. The tongue comes out. Everything comes out. And you play different games concerning putting it together. And yeah, there's even something in the ear, like an earbug type thing. Can you see that earbug thing? I can't pull it out very well because I have this problem where I wear gloves all the time, so I can't grip too well. But anyway, that's the game. It's a game from a company called MGA Entertainment. Okay, these originally sold for I think like $15. KB Toys. Okay, and we had a KB Toys around here years ago in the mall, but now we don't. Okay, so let's see how the head gets on there. I don't know. Maybe like this. It's hard to see with the lights in your face. And yeah. Okay, I guess it doesn't fit anymore. It's broken. No, I'm kidding. It's not broken. It's just doesn't seem to go on. There we go. You put the clips back in. It's hard to see. I got a floodlight in my face, so I just put one clip back in. But anyway, there it is, and you have the on-off switch, and then you select. You enter and select down here. Okay, it's still cool. I mean, the box is kind of roughed up a little bit, but and it talks to you, and it talks depending on what you do and what you don't do correctly, and you know, things like that. It's a little more complicated than that, but easy nonetheless for children. And I don't know what they recommend here. Did they recommend ages here? It's got ages 5 and up. Well, maybe. Remove the worm. You did it. Lucky for you. 3 monstrously fun games in one. Okay? And yeah, it's pretty cool. And it was actually, you know, in 2002, that's $15. That's pretty cheap for a game that's so cool. You know what I mean? It's actually cool, and it's built well, and it's heavy, and it has a lot of phrases and does a lot of stuff. So $15 even then was a good deal. You know, so I think you can still get these. You can still get everything. Let's face it. You can get everything you want on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Anything you want, you can get it. So I'm sure you can get this just like anything, but I doubt if you can get it for $15. I think I would charge a little bit more than $15 if I was going to sell this, even with a crappy box. You know what I'm saying? Even with a crappy box, I'd probably charge more than that. But let's not sell that. You know, one thing we did get rid of years ago, and I don't even know where we got rid of it at, the Goosebumps skeleton head that kind of went together in the same manner. It had like worms sticking out of it, and you could put the eyes in, and I don't remember I can't remember it too well. My daughter had that, I don't think it was a game. I don't remember what it was, but I see those very rarely. Those are a little harder to come by. I don't even know what happened to hers. I remember using it in an early Halloween display way back in the day. Okay, but I don't know what happened to it, and I wish I had one of them. So if anybody has one of those, send it to me, and I will take it off your hands. Anyway, we'll do a Goosebumps show eventually too, because I like Goosebumps, and we have a lot of Goosebumps toys and figure type things, and tons of the books. Of course, everybody has those. So we'll do a Goosebump show coming up eventually. But anyway, here we have it, the Mad Labs Monster Surgery from 2002. And it's kind of cool. And my grandson, he just liked taking it apart and putting it back together. He honestly didn't really play the games that came with it, but he liked it nonetheless. And my phone is ringing again. Can you believe it? Okay, so for Dr. Dollz, I'll see you next time.